So, last summer, I bought my first flat-top grill. I threw a massive backyard party, invited 20 people, and completely ruined the food. The heat was wildly uneven, the grease trap overflowed, and my burgers turned into boiled meat pucks. Buying a griddle isn't just about surface area. It is about heat distribution, wind management, and cleanup. I spent the last 6 months testing the most popular models so you avoid my expensive mistakes. Stick around because the #1 spot completely changed how I cook outdoors. Blackstone Omnivore. Look, you know the name. Blackstone is basically the biggest player on flat-top grills. I mean, they essentially started this massive backyard cooking craze that everyone is obsessed with right now. But popularity definitely does not always mean perfection, and I learned that the hard way. When I finally got this specific unit set up on my patio, the first thing I paid attention to was their new Omnivore griddle plate. They heavily advertise that it heats up much faster and maintains high temperatures better while using a lot less propane. And, well, it mostly does exactly what they claim. The heat distribution is a noticeable step up from their older models. Those 4 main burners push out more than enough heat to let you smash a dozen burgers at once without dropping the surface temp too drastically. But here is where it gets incredibly frustrating for me. The built-in wind guards on this model are a really nice thought in theory, but if you get a decent gust of wind blowing across your yard, you are still going to hear and feel those burners heavily struggle. It is highly sensitive to the elements out there, and honestly, the initial and ongoing seasoning process is still an absolute chore. If you happen to live in a humid climate and literally just look at this thing the wrong way, it will start showing annoying surface rust. I spent way more time maintaining the top of this grill than I did actually cooking on it during some of those wetter summer weeks. 5. Traeger Grills Flatrock. Yes, Traeger makes a gas griddle now, not just pellet smokers. When this arrived, I was genuinely excited to test it out. It looks incredibly premium, the build quality feels heavy-duty, and has this massive presence on the deck that just demands attention. The biggest selling point here is the U-shaped burners. Instead of standard straight tubes, these loop around to create what Traeger calls absolute even heat. And to be fair, they completely nailed that part of the design. I ran a thermal gun over this thing, and the cold spots are practically non-existent. You can cook pancakes on the far left corner, and they will brown just as evenly as the ones dead center. But it is definitely not all perfect. Here's the glaring issue I ran into almost immediately. For a standard propane griddle, Traeger requires you to plug it into an electrical outlet. Yeah, it uses electricity for the electronic ignition and the flame sensors. If you do not have a plug near your patio, you're dragging a long extension cord across the grass just to light your gas grill. I mean, what were they thinking? It limits your placement options significantly and just feels overly complicated. When you do have it plugged in, the flame sensors are kinda neat. Little lights on the front panel tell you if a burner goes out. This is handy since the Flatrock sits really deep inside its chassis to block the wind. And honestly, the wind protection on this unit is fantastic. Weber's Slate. Now we're getting into the really good stuff. Weber took their sweet time entering the dedicated flat-top market, but man, they clearly did their homework. Out of the box, the Slate feels remarkably sturdy, which is exactly what you expect from the trusted Weber badge. The absolute best feature of the Slate, and the thing that made me breathe a massive sigh of relief, is the pre-seasoned, rust-resistant cooking surface. You do not have to spend 3 hours burning layers of smelly oil into this thing before your first cook. I pulled it out, wiped it down, fired it up, and threw on a pound of bacon. Nothing stuck at all. It was ready to go on day 1, and it actually stays rust-free even if you neglect it a little bit. Weber also tackled the heat distribution problem brilliantly. They use a specially designed burner system that pushes the heat wide across the entire plate. I loaded this thing up with fajita veggies and chicken all at once, and the sear was aggressively consistent. No more shuffling food to the middle just to get a good crust. It gets ripping hot very quickly and holds that temperature even when you drop cold steaks on it. The digital temperature display on the higher-end models is a feature I did not think I needed until I had it. Taking the guesswork out of your surface temp means your eggs won't instantly turn to rubber, and your smash burgers will actually get that perfect lacy edge. Royal Gourmet GB400 series. I know exactly what you might be thinking right now. It does not have the flashy brand name of a Weber or a Traeger, but do not sleep on this griddle. If you want maximum cooking real estate without emptying your bank account, this is the hidden gem of the flat top world. I took the GB400 on a weekend camping trip, and that is where it truly shined for me. It features a collapsible leg design that turns this massive 4-burner station into a totally portable cooking powerhouse. You can fold it down and slide it into the back of a truck or SUV in about 2 minutes. The versatility of having a full-sized 36-inch griddle at a tailgate or a remote campsite is just unbeatable. Performance-wise, it pushes 52,000 BTUs across 4 stainless steel tube burners. When I fired this up for a giant family breakfast, the recovery time was deeply impressive. I cracked a dozen eggs, dropped a mountain of hash browns, and the surface temperature barely flinched. It gets intensely hot, which is exactly what you want for a quick morning scramble or searing off a batch of street tacos. The dual grease management system is another really smart touch. Instead of one tiny cup that you have to constantly check, you get generous grease catches that handle high-volume cooking effortlessly. The pre-seasoned top does require a bit of upkeep compared to the Weber, but it takes seasoning well and builds a beautiful non-stick patina after just a few cooks. 2 Cuisinart 360 XL. This thing completely flips the script on what a backyard griddle should actually look like. Instead of a giant, heavy rectangle taking up all your precious patio space, Cuisinart went with a massive circular design. And honestly, it is entirely brilliant. It feels like having your own personal hibachi table right in your backyard. The round cooking surface changes the entire dynamic of how you cook outside. You can comfortably stand anywhere around it. When I had friends over, we naturally just gathered around the grill in a circle, talking and cooking together. It turns basic meal prep into a fun social event. You get a whopping 30-inch diameter, which means you have an incredible amount of space to work with. But the overall footprint on your deck is surprisingly compact. Underneath that heavy steel top, you have 3 independently controlled burners pushing out serious heat. But because of the unique circular shape, it creates the most natural heat zones I have ever tested. You can have the center ripping hot for searing fajita meat, while the outer edges stay totally cool for toasting tortillas or keeping veggies warm. It is incredibly intuitive once you start pushing food around. Let me explain the vented stainless steel lid for a second. Most griddles make you buy a hard cover separately, but Cuisinart includes a beautifully designed dome lid right in the box. It is perfect for melting cheese on burgers or steaming tough vegetables. Pit Boss Ultimate 4-Burner. Let me be completely clear here. This is without a doubt the greatest flat-top grill I have ever laid my hands on. It does not just improve on the standard griddle formula, it completely rewrites the rules of outdoor cooking. The magic of the Pit Boss Ultimate lies entirely in its cooking surface. It uses a proprietary armored ceramic coating. No seasoning, ever. I am completely serious. I took this out of the box, turned it on, and immediately cooked sunny-side-up eggs without a single drop of oil. They slid around like pucks on an air hockey table. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Because of that heavy ceramic coating, it never rusts. You can leave it outside in the rain, neglect it for a full month, and the surface will still look brand new. And the cleanup? Oh my gosh, the cleanup is a dream. You do not scrape this thing with a harsh metal blade. You just take a wet paper towel, wipe the surface down, and you are totally done in 10 seconds flat. It is the lowest maintenance griddle on the planet. But it honestly gets even better. The entire cooking top has a brilliant lift-off design. You can unlatch the griddle surface from the cart and carry it directly to a tailgate or camping table. It's basically a premium backyard station and a portable heavy-duty grill all wrapped into one package.